Hey guys, LongHaul Larry and Big Blue and Johnny the Chicken. He's excited, he's out. We're going to pick up a chicken load today. So it is Monday, 2019. We got our bad dad joke for today. Why can't you trust an atom? Well, because they make up everything. So there you go. I actually got that one. Not like the Forrest Gump one. I was actually reading the comments and I didn't really kind of understand. I didn't get it, I guess. And then I was reading the comments and I was like, I get it. So today we're going to be giving away a set of ThermaBlade heated wiper blades. I purchased these things with my own money. I tested them out for the short time I did. I really like them. I think they're high quality. I stand behind them. They worked really well for me for the time that I used them. So I highly recommend these things. It's not a sponsored video and nothing else. I don't really like to do that. So I do highly recommend these things. And I got their webpage up right here. It's ThermaBlade.com. You can put it in your search engine and get to it and check it out. But I will put also a link down in the description. And we'll bring you up here and you can check these things all out. Check them to see what's going on. And when we pick our winner, what I'm going to do is get that all verified. And I'll be contacting them, give them your information, and they will contact you on you getting your wiper blades. Do not call them or anything else because they don't know how to verify. They won't be able to verify or nothing. So if you call them up and say, I'm the winner, they're going to say, we don't know what you're talking about. So they will contact you. So here is their webpage. You guys can check it all out. When I do that and I contact them and let them know who the winner is, and it's for them the information to contact you, I'm actually going to order up my unheated winter summertime blades. And they're right down here, 22-inch for Big Blue. He's got 22-inch wiper blades, so we're going to order those up. And when I do order those up, I'm LongHaul Larry, so I get 10% off. Just like if you guys call up and order something, tell them that LongHaul Larry sent you, and you'll get 10% off too. I do not get a cut of that or nothing of the sort. It's just a discount they offered for this video being made and everything. They're going to give everybody 10% off. So, pretty cool. Some people said that their vehicles are not listed on here. If that is the case, over on the left, there is an adapter link. Click on that adapter link. I bet you anything you can figure out an adapter that will work, make it work for your vehicle. If you still have a problem, their phone number is up in the top right. Give them a call. I bet you they can figure it out for you. I would actually call them to order it over the phone because I don't know of any way to get you 10% discount by ordering online. So you might have to actually pick up the phone, order it that way. So there you go. So let's go to our YouTube random comment picker website. We have our URL all loaded up. And here we go. Load comments. There we go. We got 322 unique users found. Without further ado, let's pick a winner. There we go. Our winner is, he left a lot of comments. He really wanted these things. STO. He says, just wait 5 minutes. 2 feet of snow is coming. So, I believe that he's from Michigan. I've seen comments from him before. So these are actually going to work out pretty good. That's probably why he put a lot of comments in. But there you go. STO, you are the winner. So down below, you will find in the description, you will find my email address. Email me, and I will have you change this comment to something. How you're going to do that is you're going to go back to the video from March 14th, mail call, let's give away a set of ThermaBlade heated wipers, and I'm going to have you add or take something away from this video, or this comment. And what you do is you'll go to that video, go down in the comments, you find this comment, and over on the right-hand side, there's 3 little dots. You click on that, and it gives you options. And one of the options is edit. You're the only one that can edit your comment. So I will have you add or take away something from this comment. When I see that is done, that will verify that the email matches you, and I will get your information, and I will forward it on to ThermaBlade heated wiper blades. So congratulations, STO. I think that these that you're really looking for these. I saw that you put a lot of effort into them. So there you go. So congratulations, STO. So we are getting all ready to go. We're going to be heading over to Moorfield, West Virginia, and go get our chicken load. I haven't been in there for a while. and go get loaded up. And I'm not really sure which one this is going to. If this is going to Shawano or if this is going to La Crosse. I don't really remember. I did see it this morning, but I really kind of forgot about it. But we're going in that direction. Other things going on. The APU, a lot of questions about that. I have found a leak. I have shot a little video and I forwarded it to the boss, and I'm waiting for him to get back to me on what he wants to do. One of the belts that runs the water pump, that belt is shot. Needs to be replaced. It's squealing. It's got cracks in it and stuff. That needs to be replaced. And that's how I found the water pump, or the water leak. It's very, very minimal, but it's coming out around someplace around the water pump, and I got to take the pulley off to see. A lot of times in the water pumps, they have a little bleeder hole that's in the bottom of the water pump, and if the seal starts to go out, if the bearing starts to go out, then it will leak out of there, or just slowly leak out of there. That's probably where it's coming from, but I can't really say until I take that off. And I'm waiting to see what he wants to do, if he wants to take it in someplace or he just wants me to get the parts and do it. It's probably going to be the later, but it's whatever. So that's what it is. It's very minimal. I've been actually running it for like 4 days now to this morning, I finally got to see some of the coolant coming out of there, and some of it pulled up and was able to track it and find it out. So that's how minimal of a leak it is. So that belt also needs to be replaced, and I never have changed the oil in that thing. It looked pretty clean oil when I got the truck, and we really didn't know when it was changed or if it was fresh or what, and we just kind of left it. And I'm thinking he's probably going to want to change the oil and the filters and all that stuff. I did change the fuel filter when I had the truck for like a month or something like that, and I had a slime problem in my fuel tanks, and I was plugging out my fuel filters. I did change the filter for that too. I did change that then, but I haven't done the oil, so he'll probably have me do that kind of stuff. So I figured all that out, and I've sent him a short little video on what I found, and he'll let me know how to proceed. So there you guys go. I know a lot of people have been asking about the APU and what's been going on. It's taken 4 days to find a leak. That's how minimal of a leak it is. But, it's minimal now, but we want to catch it and fix it. So there you go. So congratulations to STO, and we're going to get out of here. Hi guys, we're running up here by Winchester. We're going to be turning off just a little bit up here, but first we got to go through our scale. Daytime scale in Virginia. Please help me. Think we'll make it, Johnny? I hope so too. Right now we're slowing down to 60 miles an hour. I never understand why the trucks always slow way down coming up to the scale. Do they think they're not going to get pulled in if they're going slower? I never understand that. Here we go. Are we going to get to the green light? Is it not going to make a sound at all? I got the red light. So I gotta pull in. The guy, it's going 55 miles an hour. He's fully loaded. I'm empty, and they're letting him go. I just don't know. Let's see. We got the bypass. The boss says that the reason why is because they don't like the pre-pass here. They want you to switch over to a different pre-pass company or whatever. He's told me that's the reason why Virginia constantly pulls me in. they don't like this company, this box or whatever. They want you to get a different company, different style or something. But all the other ones across the country, they all accept this one. Like, except for Wisconsin. Wisconsin doesn't even do pre-pass. And to tell you the truth, most of the time Wisconsin scales are closed anyways, so. But we made her through. So we'll be turning off up here a little ways and start making our way back into the woods. Hey guys, here we are coming into Wardensville, West Virginia. It's a mighty big metropolis. And yes, that's sarcasm. The Garden Market. River Trading Post. And they got a cow out front with cowboy boots. And then of course there's the big bear. It's 44 degrees here, it says. Oh, they're tearing that gas station out. There's a big old chicken. They like their larger than life animals, I guess, here. And here's this corner where it's terrible for a semi. You always end up jumping that curb whenever there's a car or something coming at you. Nice little town. I'd much rather live in a place like this than any bigger city. I am just not a city person. Messed around with a bunch of little things in my truck here when I was down and stuff. One thing I forgot is about that noise in my dash. I forgot to put some Velcro on there. They got their outside furnace going. Issues with yesterday and stuff. I've seen a lot of your comments and everything else. It is just trucking. I know it's gonna be, and I wasn't really upset or anything. Yeah, I was probably a little upset, but I just let it go. I know that it happens and stuff. It was just that I
just get frustrated with it that companies continue to keep doing business with those places like that. And broker companies like that too. I mean, I just don't understand it. You know, if you have those issues with companies like that, don't haul for them. You know, that's what it comes down to. Eventually, they're going to have a hard time finding people to haul for them, and they're going to be wonder what's going on. You know, and then maybe they could figure something out. But it is what it is, you know. And TQL, that brokerage company, they're terrible. I hate dealing with those people. And somebody made a comment saying something about C.H. Robinson. C.H. Robinson's another one too. They're terrible too. TQL, C.H. Robinson, XPO, they're all the same. And when I first went independent, I was actually I was hauling some loads and everything. And I hauled one for TQL and they drove me insane. They just drove me batty, calling me so much. And it's like, you know, I know what I'm doing. I have this truck, you know, it's a 75, you know, brand new. It could be $150,000 truck. You got a $75,000 trailer. You got this business. You got, you know, you're carrying $1 million or $2 million in liability. You got all this investment into it. And they're sitting here calling you like you're just a child and you just need to be monitored. It just drives you insane. If you sign a contract that you're going to do the load, then you take a, you know, responsibility to do that load. But they just drive you insane. And I hauled, I think, 1 or 2 loads with them, and I tried yelling at them and talking to them about it and saying, stop doing this and everything else. And then they called me for a load. They wanted to know if I could do a load. I had my truck actually posted that I could haul freight, you know, when I was in this area. And they called me up. This guy called me up from TQL. And their pay schedule is terrible. They're just like C.H. Robinson. They pay terrible rates. And the guy called me up on this load, and he said what they were going to be able to pay me, and I'm like, no, that ain't going to happen. I said, if I haul this load, it's going to be this amount of the money and stuff. And he, oh. And I said, listen, you called me. I'm not going to argue with you. If you want this load hauled, that's the price. Well, you know, can you make that appointment? It's first thing in the morning, you know, 11 o'clock or something like this. And he goes, can you make it? Because we just had a driver fall off. And I said, yeah, I can make it. My truck is posted. I'm empty. It's like 45 minutes away from where I live. I'll be there. Okay, well, I'll do this once, whatever. So I said, just so you know, I live 45 minutes away. He sent, you know, he's like, I'll send you the rate confirmation to sign and everything, like whatever. And I said, just so you know, I live 45 minutes away. It's an 11 o'clock appointment. I'll be there at 10 a.m. And I will call you when I get there. I said, do not be calling me at 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning and waking me up. Do not be doing that. I said, I'm a big boy. I can handle this. And it's like, oh yeah, I'll take care of it and everything. It'll be all good. Just call us when you get there. So whatever. Next morning came around, 6 o'clock, phone rings. I just ignored it. 6:30, rings. 7 o'clock, rings. 7:30, rings. It just kept ringing over and over. And finally, I think it was like 7:30 or something. I answered the phone, and I was just, what? And they're like, oh, this is so-and-so from TQL. We're just seeing if you're going to be okay for the... I said, listen, I've already talked with this person. I will be there. And I'm telling you right now, if you call me again, I will not do this load. I said, stop bothering me. I will call you when I arrive arrived there at 10 a.m. Stop bothering me. Oh, okay, yeah, no problem. I'll put it down in the system. It's all good and everything else. Whatever. I got the phone, messed around. It was like 9 o'clock. I took off. 45 minutes to get there. I took off. I'm driving along and everything else. I get into Fond du Lac. Phone rings. Look down at the phone number. TQL. I was about livid. I just ignored it. I hit not accept or whatever. Kept driving down the highway. 10 minutes later, phone rings again. That was it. I had enough. I picked up the phone and I said, "Can you hang on a second?" I said, "I need to pull over." And there was an off ramp coming there, and it was Oshkosh. And I pulled into there. Pulled on the off ramp, and I said, and I grabbed the phone and I said, "Is this TQL and you're checking on this load?" "Well, yeah, we're just wondering if what your location is." I said, "My location is Oshkosh, Wisconsin," and I said, "I am now not going to do your load. I have told you guys many a times to stop calling me and bothering me. You will not listen. I am 10 minutes away from the shipper to pick this load up. I will be an hour and 10 minutes early, but I am not doing it anymore. I am done with your load. I am turning around and going back home." And I hung up the phone. And a couple minutes later, I went up on the off ramp, turned around. I turned around and went right back home. A couple minutes later, my phone rang. It was the same number. I just hit decline. And I was driving for like 10 minutes or so, and then another number called, but it was the same state and stuff. I knew it was them. And I picked it up, and I'm like, "Hello?" And it was the original guy that I booked the load with. And he's like, "Hey, what's going on here? I'm finding out that you're saying you're not going to do this load." I says, "Yeah." I said, "I told you yesterday that if anybody calls me, that I'm not going to do this load." I said, "I've had about 6 phone calls this morning." And I said, "I was 10 minutes away and they just couldn't stop calling. I've told you, if you bother me on this, I am not going to do it." And you guys are like, "Well, come on, you can't just jump off of this." I say, "Hey, listen, I've told you this. You guys cannot seem to understand this. I'm done." And then he got all upset with me and started yelling at me, and he's like, "If you jump off of this load, you're going to be black flagged and you're not going to be able to haul another load for TQL." I said, "Please do that." I said, "Because I never want to hear from your company again." And I hung up the phone. And I never did for the 8 years that I ran independent. I never hauled another TQL load again. They did call me after, I think it was like a year or two. They did actually call me for a load, and I'd have my truck posted and they'd call me up, and somebody would call me up and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I see you got a truck posted." I'm like, who is this? And they would, say their company name, and a couple times it was TQL. And I said, "Nope, I do not haul loads for TQL. I don't care how much you're paying or what your load is." And I'd hang up the phone. If more companies would do that, then it would solve a lot of the problems. But the problem is that, a lot of companies, they do that. Then you got the bigger companies, a Warner, a Swift, JB Hunt or whatever. They don't really care. And they will pick those loads up and haul them. And they don't really care about it. And they'll haul them and stuff, and they don't really care if the driver sits or what. And so that's where it's never going to work. It's never going to solve a problem. But I just don't like to deal with those companies. So it's no big deal. It was all fine yesterday and stuff. I knew what was going on. I even called into my boss and said they're going to call me out 4 hours, have no contact, and they're going to say, "Oh, have you gotten loaded yet?" And it's exactly what they did. It was so funny. pretty drive going back through here. That right down there, that farm, is actually a chicken farm. Imagine that. There's a chicken farm back here. A whole bunch of shorter barns and all lit up with the side panels on it. So they got heat inside of them for the chickens. I was kind of scared about this because I was doing the chicken load so much and coming back in here quite a bit, and I was actually scared about this winter because if there would have been a big, ice storm coming back through here, there's some pretty good climbs and pretty good declines coming down through here. It would have been a mess. But then I just kind of stopped hauling the chicken loads. I don't know what happened to all that. I kind of had a groove going on, and paychecks were pretty decent, and then it just kind of ended. Load of logs. Actually a live load of chickens coming up ahead of me. We're not gonna hijack the truck. Yeah, I just had a feather come at me. Right there is a bunch of chickens. Hijacking the truck. We're not gonna free the chickens. Hard to see now with the sun gone down over to the top of the hills. There's actually cabins all out on the hills out there on the right, out in those hills and stuff. There's some way up there. Pretty cool. That should be beautiful living back in there. some pretty big places too. Not just small little cabins, I mean some big houses. Overlook area. Well, you guys have seen me come in here before, and I'm going to try to cut this video so it's not terribly long. So I think I'm going to let you guys go here. I got myself three miles and turn off, and it's right there in town. And I actually can't record in the place anyways. And I'm also going to stop in. There's a Sheetz gas station right when I come off there. And I'm kind of hungry. And I thought instead of making up something in here, I'd get something a little different. The Sheetz, they have a little thing in there where you can order food. It's kind of like a little kitchenette area in there, and they can make you stuff. And they have themselves a chicken quesadilla there. I like a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some of the chicken. Get over it. They got a chicken quesadilla that I can get there, and they make it up however way you want it. And I get it all spicy and stuff, putting all this different stuff on it, and jalapenos and all this and everything. I think I'm going to pick me up one of those and take it in with me, and I'll eat it while I'm getting loaded and stuff. So I think I'm going to let you guys go. I hope that everyone out there is having themselves a great day, a great night, as they're watching this here video. And if you are not, well, we'll certainly try it all over again tomorrow. It's been a while since I've been back here picking up one of these loads. It's got a nice relaxing drive through here. Oh, there's my shake. Here's my turn off, guys, so I will catch you guys later. We'll see you on the flip side, probably later tonight. Maybe a tunnel honky. That's a stress reliever. See ya.